Hello, my name is Sabra, and thank you for tuning into today's video break. Do you ever struggle with, yesterday I talked about climbing this mountain with the Lord and wondering if you're good enough to be on the mountain of God. And in Psalm 24:4 it says, "This is the one who ascends it, the one who has clean hands and a pure heart, and who does not trust in an idol or swear by a false god." You know, the one who continues to ascend, continues to make movement with God, is the one whose hands are clean. This is what it says, and a pure heart. Now, if we're trying to ascend the mountain the world has created, our hands are going to become dirty and our heart's going to become impure. I mean, that's all over Scripture. When our eyes turn off of walking, in the presence of God in a daily experience to walking in the world in a daily experience, our heart is going to become polluted. So, how do we keep our hands clean? You know what's so cool in Scripture? It's the ones that our hands are busy serving really don't have time for their hands to become impure or want things that will touch them that will bring impurity into them. The hands that God has given to you and me are hands that are just extensions of His hands. And He wants us to be those hands, His hands here. And so that's what keeps them clean. And it's such a thin space when we use these hands to minister, to serve other people. These hands are, look at your hands for just a second, and they're meant to serve the Lord. And so maybe some of the questions that we need to be asking is, how can I serve the Lord, even in the midst of my work, even in the midst of my home, even in the midst of the grocery store, wherever I'm at? How can these hands be used to be continuously serving? And inevitably, God will bring somebody across your path that will need maybe a touch. Maybe they'll need a note or a text sent to them, or, some sort of message you can do, or maybe prepare something for them. I don't know what God's asking you to do, but I do know if that our hands are busy, it keeps serving others. It keeps them from becoming touching idols. And the number one idol that Americans typically serve is self. I'm self-absorbed. I can't find satisfaction in this world. Well, our hands weren't meant just to feed ourselves, just to take care of ourselves. God gave us two hands so that we can take care of other people, and to be to be His hands. And these two go together too, because if our hands are clean, our heart's going to be pure. But we can tell a lot by the kind of person we are by what we do with our hands, what they touch, and why they're touching what they're touching. And so, and the mountain of the Lord, when we're serving Him, everything we touch is pure. That we're not trying to climb this mountain so that we can find some self-satisfaction in and of ourselves. No, we're doing it so that we can absorb ourselves in who He is and in His beautiful, omnipotent presence. You, my friends, have a blessed day serving others.